So last time on Dragon Ball Super BG, the story written and illustrated by this channel, CALLMEARJ, Vegeta had come up with the idea of taking Bardock back to the past to avenge the Saiyans and defeat Frieza. So along with Goku and Gine, the four Saiyans then travelled back in time, with Bardock and Vegeta eventually confronting the Emperor just before he destroyed the Saiyan home planet. And in today's manga, we'll see exactly how things play out this time with a significantly stronger Bardock. But before we begin, support this video and channel by leaving a like right now as you're reading this and watching till the very end for its hilarious conclusion. Enjoy. So our story continues after Bardock and a masked Vegeta have just arrived in space in front of a shocked Frieza. Just before he was about to destroy planet Vegeta, he mutters, What? What have you done? These monkeys! While an overly confident Bardock then continues under the watchful eyes of Vegeta, So, take it you're not pleased we just got rid of half your pathetic army, are you, Frieza? A little birdie told me you were planning on betraying us Saiyans today, so I thought I'd step in to ruin things for you if you don't mind. Don't worry about my buddy here. He's just come here to watch and learn how a real Saiyan fights. Huh? What? They know. Meanwhile, the revelation that this random Saiyan Bardock knew of their plan before any other Saiyan alarms Frieza and his duo of guards, with the Emperor commenting, These monkeys, they aren't ordinary. Even the one on the right isn't wearing typical Saiyan armor. Something is not right here, and I don't like it. While Bardock just questions, What's wrong, Frieza? You were just about to wipe out millions of us, and now just two of us have you cowering in fear? Doesn't sound much like the feared Emperor of the universe, does it? How dare you speak to me, worm? An angered Frieza, triggered by Bardock's insolence, then yells, Tell me, monkey, how the hell did you know what I was planning to do here? There's only one explanation, and that there is a rat among my men after all. One so brazenly stupid, he'd risk his life to betray me. Well, after I'm done slaughtering you and your pointy-head friend over there, I'll be sure to interrogate every single member of the Frieza battalion, one by one. Oh god, no! Not another interrogation by Lord Frieza! We lost half our men the last time that happened, leading to Frieza's own men to shudder in complete fear of the Emperor's threats. But a cocky Bardock somewhat comforts the soldiers with a smile, saying, Oh, don't you worry, Frieza. There's no rat. It was always obvious to me from the day you set foot on my precious planet with your equally as ugly father. The way you treated us Saiyans, the way you treated our king. Your scum that could never be trusted, and a coward who feared our growing powers. And instead of King Vegeta wasting his time with you, he decided to send me to take his place as a low-class warrior and still destroy you before you had a chance to carry out your despicable scheme from way out here. Pathetic. This is a low-class warrior? This monkey is just one of the grunts? Impossible! And King Vegeta sent him? How? He's making a fool of me. This is all a trick! Destroy me, he says. And suddenly, in an attempt to calm himself, Frieza then breaks out into a sinister laugh, saying, How funny. You circus apes truly are the greatest entertainers. I really will miss your kind once you're all gone. But I advise you in particular to remember and know your place. I'm your king's emperor after all. You answer to Vegeta, and he answers to me. What a foolish statement to think a low-class peasant like yourself could even scratch me. Hilarious. If only you knew that just one of my men here could make short work of your entire planet if they wanted to. No matter, you can die for your stupidity, monkey. Dodoria! Send these poor fools to the afterlife! With a smiling and eager Dodoria now staring into the eyes of Bardock and saying, Gladly, Lord Frieza. You spoil me with yet another weakling to enjoy breaking in half. And here I thought after today, I'd never get the chance to kill another pathetic Saiyan. I'll make sure to savor the blood of these final ones. With Dodoria then flying over directly to Bardock and Vegeta saying, Ha 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 ha! Now, which one of you tough guys wants to die first, eh? You seem to have changed your tune with all your big talk now that the real challenge is here. Typical wild Saiyans, haven't got a clue what you've done now. With Bardock whispering to Vegeta, Hey Vegeta, who is this pink moron? Anyone I should be afraid of? And Vegeta replying, No, he's the weakest of the bunch. Just get his ugly mug out of my face ASAP, Bardock. His breath smells just as bad as I remember. With Dodoria then squaring up with Bardock saying, So, you two monkeys decided on you, huh? You got the short straw. Unlucky, friend. But just be happy, a death by me will be far quicker and painless than it would have been by Lord Frieza. With Bardock of course confidently responding, Ah, quick and painless you say? You're far too kind. And here I only have a brutal painful death to give you. Oh well. Ha ha ha. Very funny, Saiyan. Oh, how I'm going to enjoy crushing your little... But suddenly, before Dodoria can even finish his threat, a sudden and strange pain shoots through his body. He mutters, Wait! My body? What? Before looking down and screaming, What have you done, Saiyan? And standing there with his fist penetrating right through the gut of Dodoria is Bardock, while the pink henchman can do nothing but cough out blood and whisper, How? Who is this guy? The confusion soon turns to anger though, as the bloody Dodoria then instinctively yells, Why you dared damage an elite Frieza soldier! You'll pay! But without even a word, Bardock removes his fist, only then to quickly shove it into Dodoria's face. Huh? Let go, Saiyan! As he then grabs it and squeezes hard, almost ready to crush his skull with his bare hands. Before then saying with a smile, Let go? I thought you were going to make me pay. Will allow me to pay you what you're owed, and with interest. Instantly then blasting Dodoria's face point blank in the most brutal of fashions, leading to the elite soldier's face separating from his neck and disintegrating into thin air as Dodoria brainlessly mutters one last time, Monkey! And with that, the headless and now lifeless body of Dodoria is left floating the seams of space in front of a thoroughly pleased Bardock. What? Dodoria? It can't be! Leading to a stunned audience of Frieza, Zarbon and the rest of his men who cannot even fathom what they've just witnessed. with Frieza in particular left in complete confusion at the loss of one of his most powerful soldiers, saying, He killed the Doria without even trying! This is no ordinary monkey! Not even King Vegeta's power level should have matched the Doria's! This animal will pay for this! Zarbon! Don't just stand there! I don't know what the Doria was thinking. He must have been lowering his power level like a cocky fool! Go over there and don't make the same mistake! Go ahead and transform into that ugly second form of yours if you must! Just do not embarrass me! With the flustered Zarbon just instantly responding, Yes, my lord, I'll get it done. But inside, Zarbon has his own second thoughts after witnessing firsthand the power of Bardock, thinking, The Doria lowering his power level, huh? Fat chance. My scouter told me he was really trying there. This doesn't look good, but either way, if they don't kill me, Frieza will end up doing it anyway. Don't ever transform, but if that's what I need to win, then so be it! And with that, Zarbon then flies towards the two Saiyans bravely, thinking once again, I'll take out the mouthy one first, and then before the masked one can even react, I'll blast him to oblivion too! After this, Lord Frieza better give me an entire planet to myself. It's only right. Huh? Well, hello there! But before he can carry out any of his plan though, or even transform, Vegeta, still masked, suddenly appears before a shell-shocked Zarbon. Zarbon, who's still puzzled, then questions, What the? Trying to spook me? Just what do you want? Can't wait your turn to be disposed of, huh, monkey? I suggest you go back to your tree and wait for my command. To which Vegeta then slowly begins laughing. Ha! Ha 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 ha! And slowly then grabs at his mask before pulling it down quickly to the sight of Zarbon only. Yes, Zarbon! Please try your best to deal with me! To which a completely bamboozled Zarbon then reacts in a mixture of shock and confusion as he mutters, Huh? Vegeta? Too slow! Ha! Instantly blasting the unsuspecting Zarbon to oblivion with the nothing short of overpowered strength of Vegeta. Zarbon! This is unacceptable! What are you fools doing? I told that idiot to transform! These damn monkeys have made a fool of me for the last time! Soldiers! All of you! Assemble and attack! Tear these apes into a million pieces! First to kill promotes to elite soldier! Go! Oh, hell no! We're out of here! Let's go! Unfortunately, after seeing how easily their former superiors were so brutally sent to the next dimension, all the remaining soldiers of Frieza's army then instantly flee, without a care in the world for the wrath Frieza will unleash on them after. Meanwhile, a ticked-off Frieza closes his eyes in embarrassment and anger as he grumbles, Typical cowards, the lot of them! Run far and run wide! When I'm done eliminating these monkeys, I'll find each and every one of you and send you along to hell with them! And following this, Frieza then finally for the first time in years leaves the comfort of his levitating chair to fight himself, saying as he does so, I guess what they say is true. If you want something done right, you do it yourself. Enjoy your final moments, Saiyans. This will be an honor like no other to die by my fists. Eventually, Frieza then appears before Vegeta and Bardock and quickly notices the unfair matchup, saying, "So, now that you're fighting the final boss, what will you do then? Fight me 2-on-1 like the barbaric animals you are? I didn't realize you proud Saiyans would fight with no honor. Two strapping young men against little old me? That's hardly fair, don't you think?" But Vegeta swiftly then responds with a smirk, but obviously his mask now back on. "You talking about fair? That's rich. Were you not just about to destroy my home planet in secret? But don't you worry, Frieza. We Saiyans operate on a whole different code to pathetic frost demons. I won't be interfering at all. You have my word. This one right here will be all that's needed to finish you for good." And Frieza, hearing this literally seemingly impossible threat, then can't help but giggle and laugh at Vegeta's outburst, saying, "Oh, is that so? Well, much obliged for fighting by this monkey code of yours. After I'm done killing your friend, I'll be sure to repay the favor and give you your turn as well, my familiar looking friend." And just like that, Frieza then rushes in at full power towards an unfazed Bardock, yelling as he does so, "Now! Let us begin your funeral, Saiyan! But immediately, Frieza's first punch is grabbed and completely stopped in its tracks, while Bardock continues to smirk. "What? How dare he? He stopped my attack? Impossible!" Before then unleashing a barrage of attacks in his now enraged state, all of which, of course, continue to be blocked by our hero Bardock. But eventually, enough is enough, and Bardock then cleanly gut punches Frieza, instantly causing the Emperor to spit out blood in pain as his internal organs disrupt, as Bardock calmly says, "Sorry, but I had to there, little man. You left yourself wide open." To which Frieza then immediately retreats backwards to garner some space. With his mouth still dripping with blood, Frieza then wipes away what's left, while in his head thinking, "This cannot be. Where did Vegeta hide this Saiyan? There is no mortal in the universe that should be able to draw blood from me, let alone a damn filthy monkey." Meanwhile, an unimpressed Bardock with his arms folded then looks on at Frieza and says, "So this is all it takes to beat you? How surprising. I'd hate to sound cocky and say I've barely broken a sweat, but I really haven't. I didn't expect such a weak punch to have damaged you so much already. It's a shame. I was hoping for at least a bit of a challenge." To which an angered Frieza is immediately triggered, screaming, "Don't you dare look down on me, Saiyan! You've seen nothing yet. Just you wait and see. I'll make sure to wipe that cocky look off your face along with your entire head." And following that outburst, Frieza then begins powering up, his armor breaking apart as his body massively deforms, bulking up to an enormous size while Bardock and Vegeta watch on. And in the end, Frieza's transformation is complete, as he now stands in his second form, laughing as he says in a deeper voice, "Ah, much better. Now, my friend, we'll see if those same words of yours still hold any weight." Huh? Meanwhile, a shocked Bardock watches on as he seemingly had no idea Frieza had any further forms, remarking, "What is this? Frieza can transform? No one told me this. Look at the size of him. He's like his father now. How much stronger has he become? No time for thinking, monkey! But ultimately, even with the jump in power, second form Frieza is once again blocked and parried by a smiling Bardock who can't help but comment, all that increase in size, and the gap in our powers has barely budged an inch. I guess this truly is the end of the great Frieza. And once again, this slow-moving weakling is completely wide open. I'll have to keep teaching him a lesson. Before then clenching his fist and instantly uppercutting the off-guard Frieza to devastating effect, once again forcing blood to splatter out. The force of the strike being so great, second form Frieza is sent flying further into the depths of space, eventually then regaining himself. Now with an even deeper fueled rage and anger as he thinks to himself, I cannot believe this! This is an embarrassment, a mockery. I can't leave here without making this monkey beg for his life. So be it. My third form will come now. And with a blood-curdlingly evil yell, Frieza then transforms into his hideous third form, once again laughing. I must commend you to pushing me to this form. Unsightly, I know, but with the power I wield now, you're in for a nightmare anyway. Unsightly? You look disgusting! What the hell is this? This is a transformation? You look like the goddamn Predator! Get away from me, you freak! Turn back into the other one! Shut up, you monkey! Before instantly, third form Frieza then disappeared. Huh? His speed. He vanished. Did that coward run away? But where to? There's nowhere to hide here in space. But just as fast as he disappeared, third form Frieza then appears right in front of Bardock. Before punching Bardock hard across the face, for the first time actually landing an attack on the Saiyan. For a moment, with a drip of blood trailing down his chin, Bardock thinks, he actually hit me. He's way faster and stronger than before, that's for sure. But surely, still not enough. Attempting once again to uppercut Frieza, but this time, shockingly, it's dodged as the Emperor laughs. Too slow, Saiyan. No, he's faster than me now? Where the hell was he hiding the power in these transformations? This is insane! But while Bardock ponders on Frieza's newfound strength, he's immediately then kicked across the face and sent flying, while the now cocky third form Frieza cackles and says, so much for your big talk now, eh, monkey? Now, die by 1,000 blasts! Be gone from this dimension! Instantly then firing off a barrage of death beams, all making direct contact with Bardock, leading to a massive explosion with no sign of life of Bardock in sight. Well, that didn't last long. I told you monkeys to know your place. My power is infinite, and now your entire species will soon join you. But as the smoke from the explosion begins to dissipate, a faint glimmer is seen. Frieza! Stop underestimating the power of a Saiyan! As Bardock immediately powers up to full strength, now damaged with his armor broken, blasting the smoke clouds away with just his ki. Before then rushing in at full speed yelling, "Huh? This is the end, you fugly creature!" Huh? What the? He survived that? No. No! And in a quick barrage of 3 brutal attacks, Frieza is absolutely pummeled by the powered up Bardock, sending him flying fast in a downward spiral. But with Bardock standing above with a smile and now powering up one final massive ki beam, he says, "Goodbye and good riddance, Frieza." Then instantly shooting his ki blast straight at unsuspecting Frieza as if firing a gun, landing straight flush on Frieza, leading to an even greater explosion than saw before, one that surely put an end to the Emperor forever, leaving the damaged Bardock to yell and rejoice. And that's that. The Saiyan race lives on. Your reign of terror ends here forever. This universe can finally live in peace. Come, Vegeta, let's go back down and find Kakarot. What? But before Bardock can celebrate anymore, a stray death beam instantly pierces his shoulders to the shock of both him and Vegeta. And from the dust clouds before him, a sinister smile and familiar silhouette begins to form as a laugh can be heard. Well, hello monkey! Nice to finally meet you in my final form. To think you would actually push me this far. Truly impressive. The last person to ever do this was my own brother. So consider this a once-in-a-lifetime treat, Saiyan. Final form? But Bardock, rather than impressed, is left completely shell-shocked as he continues, You had another form in the bag? If this power increases anything like the others, I don't think I could push myself any further. I don't know if I'll be able to do this. But wait a minute. Hey Vegeta! You could have told me he has 4 billion different transformations! This isn't what I signed up for! Is there anything else you've not told me about this guy? Yelling at Vegeta comedically, since Bardock could have never anticipated any of this when he first challenged Frieza. Vegeta, however, just looks back at Bardock, still calm, and just waves him off as if unbothered, saying, Don't worry, Bardock. Like he said, this is the last of his forms. It's nothing to us. You've got this in the bag. Now hurry up and finish him. I'd like to go see my father. Bardock, after hearing this, then turns his gaze back to Frieza as he thinks, Fine. If the prince says I can do it, then it must be possible. Besides, this transformation of his is even smaller than the other ones. He couldn't have gotten that much stronger. Here goes nothing! Immediately rushing in, hopefully one final time, to attack the last form of Frieza with his full power. But unfortunately, Bardock's punch lands flat, embarrassing even Lord Frieza himself, who expected something stronger in his final form. Ahem. Was that supposed to be an attack, monkey? Vegeta? Leaving both Bardock and Vegeta looking awkwardly on as Bardock severely underperforms, much to the surprise of the prince. Vegeta, immediately now angered at Bardock's perceived wasting of time, then yells, "God, you're just like Kakarot! Stop playing around! What the hell was that just now? Don't embarrass the Saiyan race with your jokes! Just turn into a Super Saiyan now and finish this already!" Bardock, though, instantly reacts in anger himself as he yells back, "What do you mean turn into a Super Saiyan? You think I can do that? If I could, don't you think I would have done it already by now? Arj didn't make me a Super Saiyan in this story! That's VE and GR! This is BG!" Which immediately brings a wave of shock over Vegeta as he comes to the realization of which of CALLMEARJ's universes he exists in. Wait a minute! This is BG?! So, you came here to challenge Frieza without even being a Super Saiyan?! What a fool! But in that one movie where you went to the past, didn't you become a Super Saiyan there? But once again, Bardock comedically and angrily yells back, "What? You fool! That was non-canon! That never happened in the real story! How dumb can you be?" And Vegeta, taken aback with even more shock, then mutters as he steps backwards, "Non-canon? No. Oh dear God, no!" While meanwhile, Frieza, who's been watching and listening in carefully, mysteriously has a very sinister smile on his face, just letting out, how very interesting. It seems you monkeys are going to be a lot more useful than I thought. But that was it for today's video, guys, and if you made it this far, leave me a hashtag #ArchArmy in the comments down below. As you know, this entire manga you're reading has been created by myself, and if you want to read it for yourself in its entirety, you can do so by supporting me on my Patreon, where there are tons of rewards at each tier starting as low as $3. Links in the description and pinned comment, but if you want to see more of my signature style of content, just click on one of these two videos on the right now. Until next video, guys, cheers.